Hey you, are you ready for some favorites? I am. In today's video, we're going to be sharing skincare, makeup, hair, brushes, and a little more. And oh no, I'm losing my voice, so bear with me. This video like this is going to be a little bit annoying, but I'm not sure if I should stop or keep going. We can't stop. We're going to keep going. Hopefully my voice don't get on your last nerves because you love me. You know what? Let me tell you something before I forget again, because then I remember at the end of the video and I'm like, fuck. I forgot again. Finally moving out on Wednesday. It's gonna be my last day here in this apartment. And I have strong cold feet. You don't even understand. Like, I have butterflies on my stomach every time I think about it. But it is time to be a big girl. It is what it is. I'm gonna settle everything over there as quick as I can so I can go back to filming back to back for you guys. Now, if you see me a little ghost for the next few days, just know that I'm gonna be back and forth, you know, moving all this shit. But don't worry, because some way, somehow, I'm gonna find little things to do, little videos, this and that, to keep you guys going. Just happy because over there, I'm gonna have a whole studio to work for you guys. And that's the vibe. You know, we're gonna be able to do so much more. This is just like a room with barely space, so everything's gonna change. We're gonna start with LENSE. They came out with the Water Bank Blue Hyaluronic line, and I'm obsessed with the packaging. Like, look how pretty the color is. This is the hyaluronic acid. I've really been enjoying this one because of how juicy and hydrated it is. I love the way it feels when I'm blending it all over my skin. It's just so refreshing, and it immediately plumps on my skin. It gives it a glow. And it's supposed to firm and improve the elasticity of the skin. Now, the eye cream, this is so silky and creamy that when I'm blending it, my finger is just gliding. Like, I'm literally massaging my under eyes while I'm applying this eye cream because of the way it glides on the skin. It brightens and helps with the appearance of puffing it under eyes. Look how yummy this looks. I want to eat it. Have in mind that these products, they're not fragrance free. They do have a little scent, but it's nothing too strong. I also like that it comes with a little spatula. And then the most exciting product, it is this gel moisturizing cream. Look how dope this is. It is full of cream beads, and they melt in contact with your skin when you're blending it out. They also have a regular moisturizing cream, but that one is more for dry skin. This one is better for oily or combination skin. I have normal skin, but lately I've been feeling that my skin is getting a little bit oily for my liking, and I'm not used to that. I normally use the dewy cream from Tatcha or the water cream, but I've been feeling that the dewy cream, it's just too much for my skin. I don't know what's going on. So that's the reason why I went and I picked up this one, because this one is just really refreshing on the skin. And I also really appreciate that even though this is a gel, it is not sticky whatsoever. I also really love the cooling effect. That's with and without. Look at that glow. I'm not sure if I mentioned the strawberry serum from Glow recipe in my last favorites. If I'm not mistaken, I did, but fuck it. I've been loving this so much that is so worth mentioning it again. This is what you have to start using daily for you to have a face with no blackheads, especially your nose. I hate blackheads. Like, I see them and I start fucking with my nose to the point that if I don't stop myself, I'm going to like fuck on my nose. That happened to me. I did it to myself yesterday. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to see like a little black spot right there. That's from that, because I saw one blackhead and they don't freaking come out. But well, this is salicylic acid and this is gray for that. So my sister is a hairdresser. That's what she does for a living. She's been doing that, and she's the one that does my hair from time to time. But I also have another hair baby that does it every week. You know how it is. That's what she does, but she never have time for me, and I never have patience for her. Family. So she recommended me years ago. I've been having this Babyliss iron for a minute now, and let me tell you that this is one of the best hair irons out there for sure. No question asked. Now my voice is really freaking bad. But then she been wanting me to get a new hair iron, and I finally did. It's this baby right here. So this is an infrared hair iron, and basically the same thing that red light does to our face when we're using a mask is the same thing that this red light is going to do to your hair. This is gonna make all the products you put in your hair penetrate better. Plus this infrared heat gently smooth, curls, and waves the hair. So I went to get it because I was using it before I started this video, and look how pretty it is. It is all black, and I love the extended rose gold titanium plate. I swear that this be leaving my hair so smooth. Like, you feel the softness in your hair right after you use this. And I love that it heats up fast because, again, I don't have patience. It goes to 450 degrees. And thank you, sis. You're the best. Okay, so now let's move on with makeup. I have to start with these babies from Catborns because he killed it with this collection. I keep using this palette back to back. Like, I have everything I need right here. I don't have to think. I don't have to look for other palettes. And when I don't have time or when I'm in a rush, they really come so handy because I have every color store right here for every occasion, every season. The packaging is beautiful, great for traveling on the go. Each palette, it is very thin and comfortable. Here you have Australia and Dubai. I love to use them single or also you can mix and match. This one is Italy, and then you have London and Paris. I love them all. And this blue right here, it's special. The formula, it's really good. The mattes are blendable, pigmented, and the shimmers, they really pop. This is just fun. Fun to have, fun to use, and I really recommend it if you don't have a lot of palettes. So we have Pomegraph and her Star Wars collection. This is what I like out of the whole collection the most. I don't like the third one, which is the golden one. And out of these two, the one that I have on my eyes, it is this one right here called Seduction. But my favorite, the one that I think is the best out of the three, it is this one right here, Divine Droid. If I have to recommend you one out of these three, it have to be this one. I love every single shading here and the way they perform. Even though this is all shimmers, you're gonna be able to create stunning eye looks. It got more depth than what I was expecting. I actually was impressed the first time I used it. I didn't even need to use liner, matte, or V, and that's actually something I always do every time I'm creating an all shimmer eye look. Color payoff is insane. You don't even need to wet your brush, and you know me. 9 out of 10, I'm always gonna wet my brush when I'm using shimmers. I didn't feel the urge to do it with this one. Exactly what you see right here, it's what you get on your eyes. When it comes to primers, this is something that I just got not so long ago. I only tried it a few times, but I do believe in love at first sight. Do you? Why not? I did felt hard over these new primers from Dior. This one is the Velvet Veil and the Glow Veil. And even though I only use them a few times, I use them with different foundations every time. And these primers really made all those foundations look so much better. I love the Velvet Veil more because of the way it smooths and softens the skin. It doesn't only mattifies, but it also perfects the skin. And it got the most beautiful, soft focus effect. It is so velvety that it feels velvety when you're blending it. Whatever glow you see on the skin with this primer, it would just be your natural glow. It doesn't make it glowier. I swear they are so yummy. But this glowy one, it's heaven if you have dry skin. So I really love that even though this one is glowy, it's not sticky at all. It absorbs into the skin right away. And it's going to leave you with a beautiful, glowy, natural finish. 2-in-1 lip color from Gift Beauty. It is the best thing they released last year. This is literally, no joke, going to remove every single trace of even the most high performance lipstick. And it's super easy to use and quick. All you have to do is just apply a good amount into your lips, rub them together, and then just wipe it off. And I promise you that everything is going to come right off. Yes, even like a proof everything, waterproof, long lasting, super red freaking lipstick, this is gonna take it off. Best part is after you're done taking your lipstick off, you're gonna wash your lips and you're gonna apply this again. You can also leave it overnight and this is gonna make your lips soft, hydrated. Like, what else do you want? Under eye brightening from Rare Beauty is the shit. I got mine on a light medium. I love the packaging. You can just like lay it flat and it's not gonna roll. That's just super cool little things that they matter. And I'm obsessed with the cooling applicator. It reminds me a lot of the Dominic Cosmetic Concealer. It got the same applicator. And it does the job and really good actually. It brightens a lot. It immediately wakes me up as soon as I put it on. It makes me look alive, put together, even if this is the only thing I have on. And it's just super easy to use. Literally only need a tiny bit. A little bit goes a long way. I really like the way it looks under concealer, on top of concealer, and I actually really enjoy it on bare skin with no makeup. Formula, it is really creamy, blendable. You don't need to set it. You can use it with or without powder. It also got a little bit of coverage. It really doesn't crease. This is worth it. And then the Rare Beauty highlighters. They are, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. They really hit the spot, but I do really want you to have in mind that they're extremely intense, extra blinding. Right now, they are the most booming in your face highlighters that I have in my collection, and that says a lot. And my throat hurts. The only thing with them is that they're not for everybody, but if you really like that dramatic extra vibe, then you're really gonna enjoy them. Run, don't walk, and go get them. I love that they look wet. But now, something that it is for everybody, it is this new highlighters from Tilbury. Everybody's going to love this. They're on another level. The formulation is just divine. And when it comes to the intensity, don't let it fool you. It is right there with this one's from Rare Beauty. The only difference between these two highlighters is that this one's from Tilbury. They are buildable, so you're gonna have a little bit more control over your highlighter. This one from Rare Beauty, it's like you get what you get. Whatever you put on your face, you're gonna have to deal with it, and that's it. There's no going back. I'm living for this shade Moonlit. Like, this is the perfect shade for my skin tone, or if you're darker than me. Let me drink a little bit of water because I'm forcing my voice right now so much, and I wake up fucked up tomorrow. But I do anything for you guys. And the way that the shade disappears when the light is not hitting it is just another game, like something else. Like, you don't understand how much highlighter I apply, and I can just keep, this is the one that I have on my face right now. Like, I'm going ham. Look at that. Wow. And then when the light's not hitting it, you see no highlighter. Like magic. This is just the perfect definition of a good highlighter. Like, every highlighter should be like this. I love it so much. When it comes to loose powders, I have two of them. This new one from Vladimir Sale. This one is the shade Pink Tone Up. Don't ask me why I put it back in the box. This powder, it is really underrated. I mean, it's amazing. I love to use it under my eyes because it's really brightening. It blurs everything. It lights up my under eyes. It's infused with vitamin C, long wearing, and beautiful matte finish. This is something that I do like to use more for like full glam though. And then this one from House Labs. It's a little bit more natural. I use it more for like makeup, no makeup days when I'm wearing something light. I also been setting my skincare with this powder, and one of the things that I like the most is that this is the shade Peach, and it's great for covering it up, hyperpigmentation. And what I love the most about it, besides the packaging, is that this is the shade Peach, and if you have a lot of dark spots or hyperpigmentation in your face, it does an amazing job at blurring them and covering them out. Plus, it's infused with fermented arnica, and we all love how good fermented arnica is. When it comes to makeup brushes, Sonia G did it to me this time. But she did it to me really good with her last brushes. This is the face brush and the eye trio. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I got these because I was about to skip them. Like, I was literally this close to just be like, I don't need no more Sonia G brushes. I mean, I think we all have a lot of them. But it's always like that. The products that you were about to not get, it is the ones that you end up loving the most. This face brush is just art. This is just so much more than a brush. The way that it blends the product, the way that it feels on the skin, it is so soft and gentle. It is the way that it bounces on the skin when you apply the products for me. This brush just melts everything in. You're not gonna be able to know where's your bronzer, where's your blush. This is just gonna like merge all your makeup together. You're not gonna be able to see where does it start, where does it end. No harsh lines. It makes everything look so natural and just perfect. I'm very picky when it comes to big brushes for my bronzer. Like, I've been using one brush that I'm about to show you right now. I'm gonna go get it for a long time before I got this, and then now I'm hooked to this one, and I put the other one down. This is the one that I've been using for a hot minute now till this one came in my life. And I love that you can use it for so many things. Even though it's big, you can use it for like all over shadow on your eyes because of the tip of it, for your bronzer, also for precise contour because the tip literally applies the product exactly where you place it. For the nose and the jawline. And then the eye brushes, I stopped using all my other Sonia G brushes, the ones that I used to use for my eyes, like the crease blending brush, the flat definer, the Worker Pro, and all those for these ones. These three brushes, it is all you need to create the perfect eye look. And I don't care how dramatic and intense it is. This is all you need. The way that the S3 places shadow on your crease, I promise you that you never applied shadow on your crease better than now. Like, it's just there. Like, I don't even know how to explain it to you. Like, I know how to do eye looks, and after I used this, I was like, wow, like, this is just like pure perfection. I love it. And then you have this tiny one that it is smaller than a flat definer, and you can use it for the tear duct, for the lower lash, for little detail work. And then this one right here, it is amazing for packing shadows, for shimmers, for glitter. The brushes I'm gonna show you next, it is a set from Fenty Beauty. This is the last set they came out with. If I'm not mistaken, it's called the Core Collection. I always been a fan of Fenty Beauty brushes. I mean, in my humble opinion, they have some of the best synthetic bristle brushes out there in the market, for sure. But the thing is that I never really used them before every single day religiously, like the way I'm using these brushes. Like, I haven't put them down since I got them. I just can't. They're too good. This one is perfect for bronzer. This little brush right here, I love it for foundation. And then this one for contour, blush, bronzer. And then you see how they also have the perfect size handle. They're not too big, but they're not too small, so they're perfect for traveling, for just to have it on your makeup bag. I love them. And then this brush right here, Booting, I love it for concealer. Like, there's something about this brush that, I don't know, it makes my concealer not crease, and no, I'm not exaggerating. And then this flat brush right here, it is exactly what you need to press powder right on top of your pores, your under eyes, so you can have that porcelain blur-in type of finish right after you're done with your makeup. And then I have a product that I keep using and using, but I have mixed feelings, and it's just not convincing me. I don't want to call it a miss, but I'm just not being a fan of this Makeup by Mario Nude Foundation. And I know that I told you guys on my full review that I like it, this and that, but the more I use it, the more I'm like, I don't know, this is just a little complicated. I just think that everybody is going ham because of who he is. The ingredients, they're not the best. And this is just a foundation that you're gonna struggle a little bit with it. Like, you have to watch it when you're applying it. This is one foundation that if you have peach fuzz, which we all have, or little like texture, acne, pimples, imperfection in your face, this is gonna show all that 10 times more, and that's not the point. You really have to shave your face and get rid of all those little peach fuzz for this foundation to look good. So baby, sis, if you don't shave your face and you want to start using this foundation, you're gonna have to start now. It's not really that blurry on the skin, it's not perfected, and then the undertones, they're driving me insane. Like, I got the shade AN and it's a bit too light for me, but if I go down, they're lighter, and if I go up, they're way too dark. Again, it's just not the best foundation for dry skin, textured skin, or if you have, again, acne, pimples and stuff like that, because this foundation, it is a little bit more on the dry side. It doesn't really glide too much on the skin. You have to work it a little bit more than other foundations. So I mean, if you have those type of skin, there's just so much other better foundations out there than this one. Besides that, you have to make sure that you prep your skin really good before you go in with this foundation, because if you don't, trust me when I tell you that this foundation is gonna look fucked up. I'm gonna show you something that I think I'm very late to the game when it comes to this one. Everybody knows about it, but I don't know. I mean, I kept seeing it and I know exactly what it was from way back, but I just never bought it for myself. And then I finally did this micellar cleansing water from Garnier. I kept seeing Rose and Ben's talking about it, and I was like, you know what, I need that. Like, why I never tried that before? And let me tell you that I'm hooked. I mean, this is really good. Why none of you guys ever told me before to get this? Wow, with my crooked boys and everything, we finished this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section down below which ones are your favorite of the month. I want to know. Hit that like, and I love you to the moon and back. Mwah! See you in the next one.